To improve aerobic capacity, Maisie should participate in fartlek training. Maisie will start by warming up with a slow, steady jog for 5 to 10 minutes. Then she will do a high-intensity sprint for 30 seconds, followed by a light jog for 3 minutes. Then she will do another high-intensity sprint for 60 seconds, followed by another light jog for 3 minutes. This should be repeated 3 times, and then she should finish with a 10-minute slow jog to cool down and remove the lactic acid from her legs so that she doesn't tighten up. This will be very useful as a netball player. She will stop and start running and jogging a lot, so it's very relevant to her sport, as this happens a lot in netball. Also, this should help to increase aerobic endurance and maintain her running speed. To improve this, she should gradually increase the duration and frequency of the fartlek training by increasing the time that she will sprint and reducing the time that she will jog for, and also increasing the amount of times that she does this. Also, she can increase the amount of time and the amount of reps that she does of this. As well as this, she should participate in 2 long distance runs per week. She should start by doing a 1 mile run to see how fast she can do this, and then she should do 2 5-mile runs per week and increase the intensity and distance of the run as she progresses. To increase Maisie's sprint speed, she will firstly participate in the fartlek training, which I stated above, which will help her to maintain her speed. As well as this, Maisie should do heavy sled drags, which will really help increase her speed. Maisie will do this over 20 meters to start off with, dragging 20 kilograms on the sled. She will do 5 repetitions and will start doing this 2 times per week. As Maisie progresses, she should increase this to 3 times per week, and she should increase the weight that she puts on the sled and the distance that she sprints over. To improve Maisie's agility, she should start by doing balance exercises in order to increase the strength in her ankles, so they have more strength when she's turning and she is less likely to get injured. To do this, every morning she will use a balance board and place it next to a wall. While she's standing on the balance board, she'll throw a netball, or if she does not have a netball, then any type of ball, against the wall and try and catch it. She could try to throw it slightly to the side to make it more challenging for her and make it harder to balance. And she should do this for 5 to 10 minutes every morning. As well as this, weight training can help increase agility massively, as it will help increase explosiveness when changing direction. 2 times a week, Maisie should do side squats with a 10 kilogram weight. She should do 4 sets of 10 reps. After these, you will do jumping lunges with 6 kilogram weights. You will do 4 sets of 10 reps with these as well. Also, you will do cone taps 3 times per week. To do this, you'll have 1 cone in the middle, surrounded by 4 cones on the outside in the shape of a square. Starting in the middle, at the middle cone, you will go and tap a cone and run back to the middle and tap that cone, and then you'll go and tap the next cone and come back to the middle, etc. You should do this for 5 minutes per time. Doing these together would help the most, as you're improving muscle strength to quickly change direction, and you're also getting practice changing direction whilst running, and also tapping on the ground, which is a similar motion to as if she was going to pick up the ball from the ground. To improve power, plyometrics would be great, as this improves fast twitch muscle fibers, strength and efficiency. For netball, having a further broad jump would be great, as this would involve a series of long jumps over small hurdles. Maisie will place 5 small hurdles 1 meter apart. She will begin jumping off 2 feet and sticking the landing between the hurdles, making sure she doesn't come off balance. Then, once she's done this 3 times, she'll go off 2 feet but jump over the next hurdle as soon as she lands. Finally, she'll jump off and land on one foot over each hurdle, and she should repeat each of these 3 times. Also, she should do this 3 times per week. This will increase power and focus on the gastrocnemius, hamstring and quadriceps. Also, she could do weighted squats and use the FIT principle to help improvement. Maisie will start with a 10 kg dumbbell doing 4 sets of 10 reps. Maisie will focus on squatting down slowly and coming back up very fast and explosively. This will help improve her vertical jump, which is useful if she has to jump in order to grab a rebound, to catch a pass and or make an interception. In order to maintain flexibility, you must do a lower body stretch for 30 minutes every night, and make sure you do a relevant warm-up and cool-down prior to and after exercise to reduce the risk of injury and help to loosen the muscles so that flexibility is maintained. Maisie will start on the floor and do toe touches to stretch hamstrings. Then she will perform a glute stretch on her back, crossing one leg over the other so that your ankle is resting on your knee, and pull your leg, which isn't crossed over, towards your body. Next, she will do lunges against the wall, focusing on her hamstrings and gastrocnemius, and then she will finish with quad pulls. Each stretch should be held for 30 seconds to 1 minute, and she could repeat this twice to improve flexibility as well. To improve muscular endurance, Maisie should do calisthenics training, which is doing bodyweight exercises with very high reps. For a netball player, she should focus on your chest in order to increase the pass power and maintain that over a game. Also, she should focus on her legs, as you need to run for a long distance. Maisie will do a routine every morning and night. She will do 15 press-ups, 10 pull-ups, 15 squats, 15 lunges, and 20 sit-ups. She will do 3 sets of this, and after 1 to 2 weeks she should increase the number of reps and the number of sets, and do other exercises as well of these, like tricep dips or crunches.